the chapter entitled Saved in Malcolm X's autobiography, wherein everything comes full circle, the troubled past with the serene present.
Five tips for building a data visualization, which is to first create a key or a legend to help the audience navigate the graph. It is the process of discovering large patterns within data using statistics.
We interpreted Jay-Z's The Black Album.
A data page containing 5 visualizations that are most important when describing Jay-Z through the Black Album. An aspect of his life. There is far more to Jay-Z.
So we're going to open it up to a few questions, but I'm actually going to let my students handle it so you can ask them a few questions. So remember, everybody, this in some ways, a lot of ways, was an intro course.
A lot about copywriting and sampling. As we can see, Jay-Z in a lot of his songs uses sampling, which is where you take other songs and put them within the beat of his music. That is a very good question. By using data mining software, as they have shown up here in the presentation, we're able to isolate certain words. And not only are we able to isolate the certain words, we're able to see and quantitative idea of how the song is produced and what his actual meaning was behind the lyrics.
Group, because we did work in separate groups, we looked at almost all of his albums. Wanted to figure out which album would give us the most material that we could use to give you this.
He had a few projects before and a few projects after. But during public service announcement, he was reintroducing himself. He was reintroducing himself as Sean Carter, the man.
Would have to be Moment of Clarity. As he's making this transition from rapper into entrepreneur, it's almost like he has to go back to his roots.
His mom did it, and you get to see his connection that he actually shares with her and with his roots. He never forgets where he came from, everything that he's been through.
Easy to use. They have templates already there listed for you that you can choose from. So if we wanted a music website or like a music template.
Reading is kind of like when people ask, is rap poetry, is it literature? That was kind of our like, here's how we prove it. And you go in and you do a close read and you look at like what he uses.
And I would be down with that in terms of actually putting into a commercial aspect. However, black preaching, the black arts movement, Amiri Baraka, actually these poets putting poetry to say is the impetus of why we are focusing on Jay-Z as a literary figure and why Jay-Z specifically is all due to the Northern Anthology of African American Literature. The latest edition actually ends